So team relay, 4 cars. First one comes up, they trigger the timing back there. They have to stop, hopefully throw it into the window. This guy didn't, so they're gonna lose some time on that. Then that person completes the course. They come all the way back. That's the end. They throw it, they stop, they throw it to the guy in the middle who's stuck inside a box. And then they will have to trigger the next car down there to start its run, and hopefully they get to here just as they are ready to throw it to them. And then that car can run off and come down, and then they repeat the process. The way the times work is each time is from here to there, and then overall they add from the ending of the from the first car starting the course to the last car of the 4 finishing the course. They add that to it as well. So you add up the individual runs of each of the 4 people, and then you add in the total time that took the entire group to go. And then any cones you hit or misses you make, you then add that up to it as well. You see here that the second driver just parked. He's going out there, going to catch that beanbag. The first guy who threw is now going to get in line. He's going to be the last car to go up and run. So it's a cool little combination of some physical ability, timing, accuracy, and some planning and whatnot. Last year my team won, so I'm hoping that we win again. Have to mention that we had to we chose teams at random. So let's see if he can make it through that window. Nope. See, that loses you a bunch of time right there. You do not want that to happen. But it's what it is. It's pretty fun, and I'll get some video of it later. So here's a full set of runs as an example. So I was the very first car to drive in my group of 4. So I'm going to start driving here. Up ahead you can see there's a car parked. That is the 4th car in my group. That person's already in the box. He is going to throw it to me. So I'm the first car. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to stop. He's going to throw it to me. I'm going to catch that. I'm going to put it under my leg. And then I'm going to do this complete run. Now, it really doesn't matter if you're like super fast in here. If you're like faster by a 10th or 100th or whatever, it doesn't really matter necessarily. Just got to make sure you do not hit a cone and you do not DNF, because that can miss a gate or something. So you notice that I'm going pretty leisurely pace for my car. I could probably go a lot faster, but I didn't want any chance of hitting a cone because that really messes you up. But so I'm coming back here. I'm the first car out. I'm going to throw the beanbag out of my window, which you can't see off to my side. That first guy was waiting out there. The first guy to throw anyway. He's out there waiting. He's now going to throw to the second car in the line. And then that guy who threw first, threw to me and threw to the second car, is going to get back in his car, and he is going to get on the end of the line so he can drive, because he's going to be the 4th car on the course. Now that second car on course is the blue Miata there coming in. They're going to stop. That's the second car on course. I ran over, I caught his beanbag, I triggered the next car, which is that black Miata. It's a great catch, by the way. That black Miata was the 3rd car in our team, and that 3rd car in the team is going to go out and run the course. While, the guy in the box, which would be me, waits for them to complete the course. They throw it to me, and then I'm going to catch that and run it over and throw it to the 4th car on my team. Now you see, he got there a little bit before he needed to, a little lost time on our part, and I decided to just run it over to him. And I could do that because he was stopped. If he wasn't stopped yet, I couldn't run to him. But then that 4th car, the last car on the course, is going to complete the course and then come back through. And there's no need to throw the beanbag at this point. They just run across the end and end their time. So our times are everybody's individual runs from start to finish, plus the very first triggering of the timer, which would be my time because I went first, all the way to the last car, that last one there that finished. That would be the overall time for our runs and determine who wins. So this is a great event. I had a bunch of fun out with BCA. They always put on a great event, and this weekend in particular is just a great one to come to. Friday, all day long, well, not all, most of the day, you get pretty much unlimited test and tune runs. So if you need to test anything on your car, it is great. And then Saturday, you start out with the Team Relay Challenge like we saw here, which is so much fun. Great little spin on things. Really cool just getting out there and hanging out with other car enthusiasts, having fun, and putting a different twist on autocross. And then the second half of the Saturday is the Cone Slalom Challenge, where you see how good you are at cone slaloms, and you actually win money. Spoiler alert, my vet, I took top place on street tires, and I even ended up third in race tire class. So I was third fastest overall for the day. That was super fun, and you do get money, you do win, so it's really, it'll pay for your fuel if you win. It's really fun, or more than that, actually. And then the Sunday of the event is the normal autocross, which is also just any normal autocross, really fun. No spoiler alert, my car, I got second place, 1/1000th of a second slower than the first place car, 944 turbo Porsche on Hoosiers. It was really fun day. It's really great. People camp out there and just have a great old time. So highly recommend showing up next year. And thanks for watching. And may your next race be your best race.